Hey, shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson tonight, I want to give all praises, all glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Also, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well and that taught us this truth. And as always, peace, love, and many blessings unto the elect, starting with the 144,000 and the rest of the elect, the one-third, and the scattered multitude throughout the four corners of the earth. Unto you I say shalom. All right, this your brother Atazawam coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai with another lesson. And Lord willing, I do hope and pray that it's edifying. Okay, there's going to be an exhorting lesson, giving spiritual advice, and I'm pretty much going to be going into, have a balance of too much social media intake. And this is something that I've been, pretty much meditating on for like the last week or so, just trying to figure out the approach to it. But I know that the way of the world now is through these apps. A lot of information is being passed through these different social media apps, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, uh, X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, or so on and so forth. There's a lot of information that goes in and out of these apps. Not to mention you have the television and other things. But one thing that I've noticed over the years is social media has gotten progressively negative. It's gotten progressively negative to where the content that you look on there that you see is really not fulfilling to the spirit. Okay, and especially to the young men, the young brothers that's just waking up to this truth and finding Yahweh Bashim Shai. Your main focal point should be these scriptures. So I always would recommend a social media detox. Just delete the apps. You know what I'm saying? Download Bible apps. You can listen to different audiobooks. Get back into the spirit of reading books. Things of that nature. To kind of have a balance of too much negative intake. Because when you get on there, what AI does is they create algorithms based on the content that they think you like. Okay, and they base it based upon watch time. So if you watch these certain type of videos for X amount of time, then they'll create an algorithm about centered around those videos to pretty much mold and shape your mind to where you continue to scroll all day and all goddamn night. But then at the end of the night, you feel so unfulfilled. You feel like you wasted your time. Even when you look at your screen time, you're like, man, hell no. So I always encourage, everybody, to do a social media detox. Okay. I went on a 3-year social media detox and it did great for the spirit because you alleviate bullshit. You get on there, there's twerk videos everywhere, there's gender wars, there's all kind of death, people getting judged and hit by trains and which is the judgment of the Lord, of course. But that's a lot of intake. That's a lot of death. This is shootings and it's all kind of madness on there. Okay, and Esau creates those algorithms to where you constantly take that stuff in and you scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You're not really considering what you putting in your spirit, and all that stuff tends to come out. That's why you got niggas getting progressively worse and nigga women getting progressively worse, and that's because of social media. All right, but let me get into the scripture. This is 2 Timothy 2:20. But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. Verse 21, and if a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. All right, so be in the spirit and in process of purging, okay? Neutralizing that old leaven that's within your spirit. And a good way to do that, get off of them apps. Trust me, they have a very, very negative pull on your spirit, whether you can realize it or not. Okay, but this is I want to get that word purge.
Strong's G 1571. Ekathyro. Ekathyro.
All right, ekathyro, and it means to cleanse out, clean thoroughly, to cleanse. Okay, so you want to clean your spirit thoroughly. Okay, You know, it's like I said, especially, you know, being a brother, if you just woke up a year or two, you know, a couple of months, and you finding the truth, you know, don't be so quick to jump right on the apps, okay? Because you got a lot of um, fake prophets on social media too. You know, that just post a whole bunch of different information and videos, but they themselves not even doing the work. Okay, so that's not even the way. You want to be in the spirit of pretty much separating yourself from this world. Okay, verse 22, it says, flee also youthful lust. Okay, so flee those youthful lusts, man. Like I said, every time you turn around, you got some thick woman on there twerking, you know, which after a while, you're like, man, get shit off my timeline. You know, you don't want to see it. You know, as good as it may look to the eye, it's like your spirit is just like, man, come on, man. I don't even want to see nothing like this, man. So now you got to fight against the algorithm. You got to really kind of try to perfect the algorithm to where you start looking at houses. You type in houses, and then you start going through a list of houses and hitting the like button. You start looking at positive, motivating videos, and you know, and videos of different countries, and you start liking those videos. Then on the algorithm, it'll start sending more things of that nature, because you want to cleanse just, you know, your mind from too much of that flesh. Okay, social media is very lewd. Okay, it's damn near soft porn. Okay, so it says, but follow righteousness. That's what we're supposed to be doing, you brothers and sisters. We're supposed to be following after the spirit of righteousness, man. What is the right thing according to Yahweh Bashim Shai, and let me follow after that example to the best of my ability. Okay? What pleases the Lord? It says faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Okay? So these things, they war against your spirit. As a matter of fact, Ephesians chapter 6 and verse, matter of fact, I'm going to go to verse 10. So lock it 1 second. All right, this is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So the super elite, they use these mediums to put enchantments on our people. Okay? Every time you turn around, somebody's doing something to go viral. You know, you got all these different pranksters on social media where they go around in the grocery stores and be provoking people and, you know, doing weirdo shit. It's just, you know, it's a spirit. It's a spirit behind the whole energy of these apps, and it's the spirit of Satan. Okay, and we're battling those forces, so you don't want to take in too much of that to where it becomes imbalanced and it has an actual pull on your spirit. Okay, it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And that's the key. You want to make sure you're giving this thing all you got, you know. And yet, though we do fall short, and you know, in your spirit, you may feel like you fall short. Hey, but if the Lord still got breath in your body, you know, put one foot forward and keep going. Every day get better, like what the elder Tazawam out the Milwaukee camp likes to exhort brothers to do. You know, so you wanna definitely manage, you know, that social media intake, man, because it can darken your energy, it can darken your spirit. This is Colossians 1 and 13. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read up real quick. It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna just read verse 10. It says that ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every work and increasing in the knowledge of the Most High. So there must be an abounding that comes with waking up to this truth. It's a requirement to grow, like I always like to say. You're required to come up on a level. The Lord is not asking us to come up on a level. It says, strengthened with all might according to his glorious power unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness. Okay? So there's a level of joyfulness that you must have while receiving, you know, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the things that you go through. That's why the scripture says, "Whoso followeth after the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Take it with cheerfulness." Okay, so you got to be joyful to even suffer for the word of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Verse 12, giving thanks unto the Father, which have made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light. Okay, light represents the understanding, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, having the vision. Okay, verse 13, the point, who have delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom of his dear son. So there's a lot of people who stuck in that warp, that social media warp. Okay, and they can't get out. Their life is pretty much in that app, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok or whatever. You know, you will go around on a random day, go to a restaurant or something, you will see somebody in there dancing at their phone. It's like these people's minds are pretty much have been delivered over to the darkness, but the Lord delivered us from the power of darkness. Okay? So it said, and I'm going to read this last scripture dealing with the young brother, verse Psalms 119 and 9. It says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. Okay? So the word is what's going to cleanse you. The word is going to purify you. The word is going to bring you back to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there. You know, beware of, you know, too much social media intake. Delete them apps, man. You know, get into the scriptures, get around brothers, you know, do some type of physical activities, do certain things to occupy your time, you know, gain some skills, things of that nature. But most importantly, get into the word. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.